All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We're going to be talking Trey Smith, some guys in the know saying the Vikings could very well be all in on him. You make sure you're all in on Mini-Grown, one of our favorite sponsors, minigrown.com. Check them out. Use the promo code ONELUP. OneLUP gets you 50% off. 50. That is absolutely insane. Also, links down in the description. Get over there. Hit up their Instagram page, follow them because they do some fantastic giveaways as well over there. And this Friday through Monday, they're going to be doing a Super Bowl giveaway, and you got to get over there and check it out. Mini-Grown, OneLUP. We love you.
We love you
right
so
here
much.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, mine are always open when I show them.
They are. If I open them, I'll eat them all. So I do have to be careful when I open them because they are delicious and they make me feel wonderful.
Make you feel very good. And also, I would feel wonderful. The Vikings signed Trey Smith as being reported here by a reliable source, Ben Gosling. Here's the actual quote. The Vikings will be pretty aggressive in the guard market during free agency and will make it a priority, according to Ben Gosling. Gosling notes that he thinks they'll have a lot of interest in Trey Smith. He goes on to say, I think they'll be pretty aggressive for players like that. I think they are going to be aggressive at guard. He's probably the top of the guard market, which will be expensive, but I think they're going to make a big priority of going after a guard. And I think they would have a lot of interest in getting a guy like Trey Smith in here. So I would expect them to be involved if he makes it to the market, which he might because the Chiefs have other guys to sign.
Oh, you read that whole thing. You did.
Yeah, I did. And Kwesi, we haven't seen him go all in on that big signing yet. Like he always kind of goes, not the top names, but, quality value names. I know Grenard's kind of close to that, but not the big. He wasn't the big option last year. And this would be it. This would be getting the top guy in Trey Smith, who really is one of the highlights of the free agent class this year.
Yeah, and we're not used to insiders like a Ben Gosling saying that we're going after interior offensive linemen. Usually it's, they're excited about Blake Brandel. They're excited about the pieces they have there. They're excited about this guy. So we're not used to guard. And even in those their end of year press conferences, they're saying like this was going to be a priority. Like they don't generally say that. So I 100% believe them. I think they are all in on Trey Smith. Trey Smith is their gold shiny toy. And this is why you get a rookie quarterback contract. So you can get big old pieces like this. Look at the Eagles. Look at the Chiefs. Landon Dickerson, Trey Smith. They got some big boys. Becton. Like you need these guys to compete and they know it. You're gonna get them.
And you went back and you said, the press conference, and that definitely ties into this line of thinking. KOC coming out and saying we have to get better in the interior. He knew that. He said it, which is, kind of telling for him to go out and say after an ass whooping that they got against the Rams. And it doesn't just say Trey Smith. It goes deeper. It says, making the guard position a priority. I'm curious if they said anything similar to the edge position last year. Because what did you see the Vikings do in free agency? Jonathan Grenard and Andrew Van Ginkel. It could be Trey Smith and somebody, and then drafting Turner. So it could be Trey Smith. It could be another guard. And hell, they could even draft maybe a Booker in round one. Really flesh out this guard position. Not that you need 3 guards. You really don't need 3.
You know what? I'll take 5 guards at this point. And look at the Vikings. They're some of the best teams they've had. Randall McDaniel, David Dixon, Steve Hutchinson, not Blake Brandel.
No.
I mean, we have to do it. I don't give a shit what it costs. I don't care if he's $21 million a year. Pay the man. Pay him. And just solidify it. Be done with it. Worth it.
To get the man, you got to pay the man. That's the old Ric Flair quote. It's not, but it's close. And I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to go heavy at the guard. Will they get Trey Smith? Hopefully they do. But if not, I can see them spending a lot of money in free agency, bolstering that. And I'm excited. And I love the fact this comes from a source in the know, a reliable source with this steam here.
Well, let me ask you this, and then throw it in the comments too. Would you rather the Vikings go all in on a Trey Smith for $21 million, or let's say they spend $25 million and they get a Becton and a Will Fries? You want that big boy, or do you want them to split it up and get 2?
I don't know. It's because the thing that makes me think more about this is, Kwesi did great last year going the 2-for-1 option. Could he do that at guard? Those options are very tantalizing that you just brought up there. But I'm ready to go big on the one guy. Let's get Trey Smith in here.
Trey, make him pay. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Biggest concern, I've said it the whole time, is some ass team like the Bears are just going to give them a number that nobody's going to be like, all right, that's just stupid, and that's why the Bears suck every year. Like, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about somebody who's completely overpaying, and he just can't say no.
And there's been rumors like him and JJ McCarthy like having some kind of connection or working out together. So
forever.
and he had good things to say. I think was about the Skull Chant in Minnesota. So maybe it's a place he wants to come. If he gets free agent market, he can choose where he wants to go. Obviously, the money is going to be a big important part of that. But if he actually wants to be in Minnesota, that could definitely sway him to come to the purple.
All right, we're going to sway you to get your butts over to Minigrown, minigrown.com, made right here in Minnesota. Delicious, make you feel great, great drinks. Remember, Instagram, hit up Minigrown on Instagram. Giveaways that'll be starting Friday, the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
And remember this, Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting when he was alive. He died completely broke.
Vinny.